You couldn't get anybody else to come back in. All right, fair enough. Scheduling and all that, yeah. Can I get a drink something in here, Mike? Yeah, double, yeah. Thanks, mate. Cheers. Where are we going? Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm Stephen Dale. I suppose you could say I'm the director of this film, because that is in fact what I am. This was a project I actually started working on many, many years ago, but it was only after a bit of quote-unquote creative success that I had the financial means and the distribution backing to get this off the ground. After leaving CSM, that's Central St Martin's, by the way, it was near impossible to get funded for anything, really. I just got more and more frustrated that all these other hacks were getting screenings and gallery shows. So I was like, fuck it, I'll make the shampoo advert, basically just to pay the bills. Yeah, it was a surprise being nominated for Best Foreign Picture. I wouldn't say I was disappointed on losing out. The Academy, well, really the whole institution, are a bunch of fucking hacks, you know. I guess it wasn't all bad though. Like, the recognition from the nomination got me to the point where I could make this, which is really what I wanted to be doing. It was a surreal experience. Filming in London was a dream of mine growing up. We thought the haze of mid-July would be the perfect setting for the film. But as you can see, we were grossly mistaken. It is a shame that Karen couldn't be here for this, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, there he is. Yeah, that's the lead actor, Karen. He gave me the worst of it about the weather, you know, like I had anything to do with it. Well, if he really believed that, he wouldn't be in the acting game, would he? Oh, really? Nursing? Oh, blame me. Fuck. Fair enough. No, I don't blame myself. If he was dedicated, he would have stuck by it, wouldn't he? Yeah, well, whatever. We actually shot the film in chronological order. I had to take Karen's place as lead actor for the last few days of filming. You'll see that later. And to be honest, I don't think it's massively noticeable. Definitely don't think we lost anything. I mean, he's a fair enough actor, but not totally inexpendable. Oh yeah, here's Alan playing the character of Steve. He was an absolute star throughout the whole process, really. It took us something like, what was it? 24, 25? Yeah, 24 takes to get this scene right. Actually, I think he's slated to be in the next Tarantino flick or something now, like. Oh, really? Jesus, is cleaner found him with the orange bit and the fucking hell. I mean, I guess if you can't stand the heat, but no, yeah, you're right. You should have had someone there spotting him. Anyway, yeah. So as well as Karen, the animal handlers were completely fed up. I'd have hoped that them or anybody really would have been here, so it didn't just seem like I was attacking them. But that's their loss. And yeah, as I was saying, the animal handlers were giving me hell. The actors were miserable, except Alan, God rest his soul. And on top of it all, the crew just decided to not show up on like the second day of filming. Well, like I said before, if they were dedicated, they would have found a way to get in, wouldn't they? Well, if Andy's grandmother had been conscious, I'm sure she would have understood. Anyway, I had to sack them. It was really unacceptable, pulling a stunt like that. So I took over filming and lighting and whatever else they fucking do. And I think anybody can see that we didn't really lose anything without the crew there. Yeah, well, I mean, the frostbite was inconvenient, but at least I stuck out to the end of filming. I did, but that's part of the experience, isn't it? think I gave it to my mum, you know, so she could also have a wee part of me with her. No, it's not weird. Well, what have you done for your mum recently? Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway, yeah, the snow just kept making problems, but at this point in the whole process, we had no choice but to just keep going. The actors and all that were going to walk by the end of the month, regardless of pay. So we did a lot of filming just in this park in central London. And as we were doing so, I had the idea to, you know, shoot a short scene in this play park within the larger park, you know, which you can see here. I think the schools are cancelled. The schools were cancelled or something because there was an annoying number of children playing and building snowmen or whatever they do, and we had to get rid of them. My first inclination was to have Josh hit one of them, but Anthony, our former head of PR, said that it could affect our distribution deal, and I also realised that it probably wouldn't clear all the children out of the park, so in the end we had to pay off their parents to remove their offspring. Thankfully the schools were reopened the next day, so that was that. I was really quite disappointed with the recognition that this film got. I don't think any of the critics even bothered to try and understand what I was attempting here. Well, yeah, that's just it, isn't it? Didn't even fucking write anything about the fucking hacks, you know. Anyway, since then it's basically been impossible to get projects off the ground. Yeah, I'm back in Tesco at the moment. No, not management, no. I'm working on a couple of new projects at the moment in my spare time. I just printed out my first set of zines, so that's really exciting. And I'm working on another script called